Hi friends, welcome back to Tuba Full of Joy. I'm Cheryl. If you are new, welcome. If you've been following for a while, welcome back. So today I'm doing something exciting. I still have some sourdough discard, and so we are just going to continue to use that as we're pulling it out. And today we are making a really fun recipe to go with our delicious dinner tonight. Both of these videos will be in a playlist for you guys together so you can see them. So come on into my kitchen and let's make something fun. All right, so we are going to make a sourdough discard flatbread. This is gonna be so tasty tonight. I wanted something different than a heavy bread or something just big. I didn't want something like that. I wanted something that I could do something fun with it. So I found this recipe for a flatbread. To start our dough, we have a glass bowl. We're gonna start with our 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And to our flour, we're gonna add our baking powder and our salt, and we're gonna mix this together. So we're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. We're using our Redmond's real salt. We're just gonna whisk these things together real quick. So with that, we're gonna get our wooden spoon now. We're gonna go ahead and put in our 1 cup of sourdough discard. You can see these bubbles in here. That tells me that that is a very active, very healthy sourdough starter. That's what we want. We need to add in 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And we're gonna have to get in this with our hands. We're gonna have to knead this dough. So it's a good time if you're wearing jewelry to take off your rings. 1/2 cup of milk put in here. I can get in this dough with my hand. I want to start using my hand to mix this milk in because I want to get this dough mixed in. I want to be able to feel if I have enough flour in this or if I need to add a little bit more. So once we get it all together in our bowl, we're going to put it down on our board with a little bit of extra flour. Let's go ahead and get our dough on our board. So we've got a little bit of leftover flour. We're just going to pull the pieces over on itself. So you just want to keep pulling it on top of itself, keep kneading it. That feels really, really nice. You can see that it has a really, really pretty texture to it. It's nice and soft. Of olive oil in our bowl. We don't want this to stick. We don't need a full bunch. We need a little bit. So we're going to take our pretty side right here. We're going to drop this in here, roll it around, put that on there. It's got oil on the top and bottom now. In our bowl, we're going to cover this with a towel. Warmest part of our kitchen. We're going to let this sit for 30 minutes. All right, our dough's set for 30 minutes. This is beautiful. This is so exciting. We're going to get this rolled out. I think I'm actually going to make it more into 12 pieces because I don't want big, huge flatbreads for dinner. We're going to put just a little flour. We're going to spread this out. Let's put this down here. We have our bench scraper. I love this tool right here. Let's do this in force. I think that'll be funny. I was going to do it a little smaller, but I think doing this in force will be fine. We want to be really careful that we're not stacking them on top of each other because they will stick together and we'll have a mess. So we've got our flour out here. We've got our beautiful, beautiful dough. And the recipe says to roll these into 1/4 inch thick. I think that looks perfect right there. All right, so let's go ahead and spread these out. Here's all of our little flatbreads ready to go. We're gonna get our cast iron skillet heated up. We're gonna start cooking these. All right, so we're gonna get our burner turned on. We're gonna do it about medium heat. I think that should be good. We've got our cast iron skillet here, ready to go. We're gonna get just a little bit of olive oil put in here. Put just a little bit in there. That should be good. Aren't these beautiful? I think we are good. Let's go ahead and drop our flatbread in there. We hear a sizzle. That's what we want to hear. We're going to cook these for about 60 to 90 seconds aside. And look at that. Is that beautiful? Nice and crispy on the outside. These are gonna be so, so tasty. Our last flatbread is in the pan. We're getting ready to flip it. Look at that color. That is amazing. We have our little flatbreads. We are going to make some little flatbread pizzas tonight to go with our lasagna soup. So we have two of our little flatbreads here. We're just gonna put a little bit on our flatbread. So instead of using pizza sauce, we're using up just a little bit of our ricotta. Just gonna take the back of our spatula and just kind of spread that ricotta around. Look for the ricotta video that's in this playlist along with the soup, because you will see how we've seasoned up this ricotta cheese. We are gonna just slice up this fresh tomato. We're gonna put some beautiful little slices of tomato on here. All right, so I think we'll probably do 3 slices of tomato on each one. It looks like that's about a good fit. We have some fresh Parmesan cheese. We're also gonna grab some fresh mozzarella to go with our little flatbreads, or to go with our soup tonight. We're doing these fun little flatbreads with some tomatoes that we had and some cheese that we had. We also have some fresh basil, so we're gonna do some basil on our pizzas when it comes out of the oven. We're gonna put a little bit of parm on here, just a little parsley on top for a little bit of color. We're just gonna go kind of light with it, nothing too heavy, super cute. We're gonna put these in the oven and we're gonna cook at 350 for about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so we have our tasty little flatbreads here with our fresh ricotta cheese, some fresh tomato, little basil, and mozzarella and Parmesan cheese on there. These are gonna be super good with our soup tonight. I wanna thank you guys so much for joining me in my kitchen today as we made a delicious couple little treats. This is gonna be super tasty for dinner. It means so much to me that you guys would spend time with me in my kitchen. If you've made something like this before, leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys put on your flatbreads. If you've done a sourdough flatbread, let me know. I love to hear what kind of things you guys are cooking in your kitchens. And it just means a lot to me that you guys take time out of your day to come and hang out with me in my kitchen and see what we're doing. And it means so much to me, it's such a blessing. So if you guys all have a great night, we'll see you in the next video.